This is my 29th parent night. First time I'm doing it like this, so let's see how this goes. I kind of like this because last year I did have a parent come up to me and go, "Oh, my son really likes your class." I was like, "Oh, your name sounds familiar. Did I have your one of your other children?" They said, "No, you actually taught me." Oh, I felt so old. So I'm an old man. Let's see how this goes. We'll try it. If you found me, that's great. That means you know about Schoology, and that's our first area. That's our first time that we're going to take a look at. Okay, so let's take a look at Schoology right up there, and that's where all the information starts. That's where everything is disseminated. That's where we share everything. The books up there. Everything's up on Schoology. So let's take a look at Schoology here. For Schoology, notice how we got everything organized in chapters. We're working on chapter 2 now, for example, in college algebra. And a couple things to point out. On the right side is where I'll post all the upcoming tests, upcoming exams, that kind of stuff. So get a chance. You could take a look at it. This one's coming up the week of September 14th through 18th. And that's kind of like the due date for all the material. Okay, all the materials inside the chapters and stuff. You can take a look at that. There's also, messages and posts that we put up there. So since you know where that is, because that's how you got to this video, that's where you take a look to see how your son or your daughter is doing. Everything will be posted up there. Everything will be, pretty self-explanatory. But if there's some confusion, one of the big things I always tell all the students is just to ask. Okay, it's really easy in class. I could take a look at them and I could see if they're confused. But if they're got a little box around, a little rectangle around them, that's kind of difficult to see if they understand or don't understand. So always, even now, especially now, we got to work on advocating for ourselves. And that's what I keep telling them. We really got to focus on making sure that we speak up for ourselves and that they say, "Hey, I'm confused at that." And it's not a problem. If they're confused at something, if they don't know like the way I just told it, I got 7 other ways to explain it to them. So have them make sure they speak up for themselves, make sure they stay up with the work. Speaking of work is due by the test. Okay, I know something comes up, the internet goes down. Yeah, make sure the internet doesn't just go down for math. It has to go down for Fortnite and Facebook and stuff like that too. But when the internet goes down or something happens, don't let them get stressed out. If they don't get it done by that day, the only thing they're missing is a chance to ask questions. Okay, as long as they do it at some point in time, they could always come back to me and ask questions. Okay, and here's my little touch of internet magic. We're going to try it. If you ever are stuck, I tell them, right there. How'd that go? Okay, internet magic, right there. Okay, if they're ever stuck, tell them to email me. We'll arrange a time. Okay, I'm done at 2 or 12:30, so anything after 12:30 on any day till 2:45, 3 o'clock, have them come in, or not come in, or if they want to come in, I guess. Have them email me, and we'll arrange a time. We could Zoom just one-on-one. One-on-one's a lot better than 1-on-30. I could see them on the screen, one-on-one, and we could talk about it. And we could get organized about it and make sure they're all caught up. So that's never a problem. That is the main way to contact me, and just have them email me and say, here's when my schedule, here's when I have time, here's what I'm stuck at, and we'll work on it. So I know it's kind of stressful times. Math is not stressful. I know that's like, you're like, yes, it is. No, it's not. Math is fun, and we got to make sure that if they're stuck on something, they come and they get the help. That's really all it is. If they put the effort in and if they work at it, they're going to find success. And I really believe that. So have them always contact me, have them advocate for themselves, have them speak up for themselves. Some of the usual stuff that we have here, everything's online. We have a lot of online software that they could use, Khan Academy, Math Excel. Hopefully these names sound familiar. Okay, AP Central we use. We use a lot of different avenues, but nothing really gets in the way of just, "Hey, Mr. Noah, I have a question, and let's talk about it." And I really enjoy that. That's why I went into teaching, is to sit there and be able to talk some math and help some kids out. So I cannot stress that enough. If they're stuck, don't get stressed out. Okay, we do a little Aaron Rodgers, relax, and contact me. And once they contact me, that'll start the ball rolling, and we'll be able to figure out where the mistakes are, figure out where they're stuck on, and get them help. Okay? Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Grades keep updated online. So let me just check my notes here. Yeah, grades are always updated, probably every, I usually update it in the morning, so probably every 2 or 3 days, I'll put grades in the computer. If you see an NC, that means they have not turned that in yet. Okay, especially for work. If they're doing work, there's either, A, they turned it in, and we talked about it, NC, no credit. That's what that means. Tests and quizzes, the usual A, B, C, D. But like I said, the best way is to stay on top of everything, and they're going to be fine. Okay? I talked for 6 minutes already. So please, if you have any questions, please email me. Otherwise, I will see you hopefully in person at some point in time. Thanks a lot.